Hey there, welcome back to another Fortnite 6-inch action figure review, and they just seem to keep on coming. Today we're looking at Ruin, part of the Legendary Series that Jazwares has been putting out. And I'll have to be real careful about saying his name. Sometimes when I say it, it sounds like Rune, but it's Ruin, R-U-I-N. And that's a kind of a crazy, neat-looking fantasy-type character. Let's flip his package around here. So, Ruin, all will fall. And there he is. He looks like he's got lava or something coursing through his veins or under his armor, like maybe he's a bean of lava light or something. I don't know. And then there's the cross sale of what we can expect. We've done Sentinel, we've done Beef Boss. I've actually recorded Peely. I've just not released it yet. And Galaxy is on its way. I have Raven as well, and I need to film that video up as well, but kind of want to concentrate on these new ones right now. So let's get this guy opened up and take a peek at him. We'll be right back. Alright, and we're back, and here is Ruin out of the package. He's part of the Ruin Nation set that comes with this back bling and this harvesting tool. You're originally able to pick up Ruin from the Discovery Challenge of the season, in part of the Season 8 Battle Pass, so you're not going to find him for sale if you're interested on the or in the item store in the game. That's unfortunate. It's kind of a cool looking figure. He comes with his Dread harvesting tool right there. Everything about this is just kind of neat in how it looks. The paint is kind of like a silver gray gunmetal metallic, and there's just all these interesting shapes and edges, and it's very difficult to describe. This is a kind of a gunmetal with red pieces on it, and you've got his Dying Light back bling, which is translucent. Actually, you can kind of see through, maybe. However, this is more I thought in the package this looked a lot more solid than it is. This is actually, there's a lot of open space in here, and it's really pretty light. So I'm not really sure what kind of a back bling or backpack that is. It's not going to hold much. Alright, so let's take a peek at the weapons he comes with. He comes with a stick of dynamite, and we've gotten several of these lately. He should be able to hold this pretty good in his hand if you clench it on. And yep, he can hold that dynamite pretty good. Then, now he's actually been a little bit difficult to keep standing, so if he falls over more than once, that's why. I can't get him to stand very well. Then he comes with a submachine gun. This is a legendary or epic variety of the submachine gun. It looks a little bit different than probably you're used to seeing a submachine gun, maybe. And it will also hook into his hand just like so. If it wasn't for, well, this is how I'm hooking it in. If it wasn't for that little hole, he wouldn't actually hold this thing at all. So if you hold it there, which I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to, I don't know. But anyway, got a pretty thin looking submachine gun there. Next, we've got a heavy shotgun right here. And again, let's see how well he holds it. If I put it right there, kind of wrap that around the finger, and if it wasn't for this little notch, he wouldn't actually hold this very well. But he does pretty good with this, actually. Yeah, it doesn't fall out very easily, so I like this little notch. I've stated multiple times I don't really like the finger hinge, but as long as they find ways of making sure the guns attach on, then I'm quite pleased. Last of the weapon variety, we have an Infantry Rifle. It's a legendary or epic version of it, whichever one. This has got a little hole here. Let's see if that works and matches the fingers. Looks like it will, but it does so in such a way that it looks like he holds it slightly awkward. At least it looks a little awkward to me. Maybe not to you. But it seems like this part is supposed to go up against the body somehow, and it doesn't quite with the angle. So he can hold it, I don't think it looks as awesome. Okay, so we'll toss the weapon, we'll scoot the weapons and this stuff off. Oh, by the way, the back bling will peg on right there. Not sure if that's the right, incorrect, or correct way. I'm assuming that this is the correct way. It kind of has a better flow, maybe. Although that actually flows pretty good too. I don't remember which way this goes, so I'll just put it that way, and you can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But it pegs on pretty good. The harvesting tool, the Dread, he can hold it. And he looks rather sinister, if you ask me, holding it. Do not mess with Ruin. There you go, my voice acting for the day. So let's take a look at this figure, more specifically the articulation and the movement it has. Because it looks right off the bat like there's going to be some hindrance here. So I'm going to rotate the head. The head rotates all the way around. Yay! Something works. He can look up. And he can look down. So that works as described. He's got that butterfly chest piece that seems to work pretty good. Here's where something's going to stop working. Boom. You can go up one click, and that's as far up as his arms go. You can rotate his shoulders also at that same notch, and it will just flow perfectly next to this armor. So you're not going to get a lot of hinge movement on the up and down with this guy. Now, you might be able to go a little further that way, but who does that with their arms? The biceps will kind of rotate here, but you've got this piece right there that's going to prevent movement going very far. And that's okay. Most people don't rotate beyond that anyway. You've got a double elbow joint right there, so he can look like he's doing a pull-up. I guess I need a pull-up bar for him. His wrist will rotate all the way around, so that doesn't get hindered. He does have a hinge on the wrist, and they both will go back and forth quite well. And unfortunately, to my disappointment, he's got fully motion articulated fingers. He's got a torso wiggle that allows the torso to move back and forth, but an ab crunch this guy will not do. He goes that far back and about that far forward. His waist will rotate all the way around. Again, it's one of those that you have to kind of grab onto the waist and move it at the same time. Can he do the splits? Well, for some reason, he can only go about that far. And if he's doing a long jump, he actually does better than some. His thighs will rotate. First the right one, then the left one. And he's got double knee joints with some really cool looking knee pads on him. So he could do the squats. I am Ruin. I shall do the squats. And he's got calf rotation down here. Now, my left calf, not mine, but Ruin's left calf, really doesn't seem to want to turn. I can't get it to rotate. It's supposed to, but I can't get it to. The ankles will rotate all the way around, and surprisingly, they will move just a little bit. I said just a little bit. I didn't say how a little bit. Goes up, goes down. So surprisingly, with the pieces that are on it, they've designed it in such a way that they will actually rotate. They'll hinge just a little bit, move back and forth. And the last piece, he's got some pointy toes, this dude. This silver armored, gunmetal armored dude can poke his toes up in the air. Yes, I can poke my toes to the air. All right. Shush. Enough of you. So we'll plop your stuff onto you. We'll get you into position here. We'll turn your stuff the correct way. And we will give you this one, because I think this gun actually worked the best. And look at that, I could actually do it one-handed. Very rarely can I do one of these guns on one of these 6-inch figures one-handed. There we are, it's Ruin from the Jazwares Fortnite Legendary Series line. He's really, really cool to look at. I didn't think I'd like something like this, but he's just really neat to look at. Yeah, I like him. If you enjoyed this video, if this helped you and taught you something new, please hit that like button or that thumbs up. And if you want to be notified when more of the 6-inch Jazwares Fortnite figures reviews pop out, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon, and you will be notified. Thank you for sharing some of your day with me. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you in the next video.